The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. A PDP-Laban official says Sara Duterte is currently not a member of their party. PDP-Laban Membership Committee head Astravel Pimentel-Naik says the presidential daughter gets to decide which party she wants to join. That's if Sara has decided that she wants to substitute for someone running for a national post. But in any case, Pimentel-Naik says they're waiting for Sara's next move. And she said there will be lots of changes in the political arena, depending on Sara's decision.
As far as PDP-Laban is concerned, any decision that we make kung sino yung ifi-field namin ng mga candidates, dumadaan po yan sa proseso. Kung sakasakali man na magkaroon ng possibility na tatakbo si Sara under PDP-Laban, that will still have to be taken up by our different bodies in the party. She's the one who has to decide which party she will join if ever she runs. Kasi maraming posibilidad, Robbie, pwede rin naman maging possibility na hindi siya tumakbo, di ba? Kasi siya lang ang nakakaalam kung talaga bang tatakbo siya.
Duterte ally and Albay Representative Joey Salceda says presidential aspirant Senator Manny Pacquiao might be pulling off a surprise ahead of the deadline for substitution. Salceda, who also serves as an advisor to Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte, gave this hint on One News's The Chiefs after photos circulated recently of Pacquiao meeting with President Duterte. The meeting between Pacquiao and the president came after months of tension and infighting in PDP-Laban. And it also came just a few days after Sara withdrew her candidacy for re-election. And Salceda says Pacquiao will reveal his, quote, last surprise over the next 3 days.
I think it was on the side, I've been talking lang kasi to the staff of, ang hirap kasi mag-comment sa chismis, no? But coming from their own staff, I think, let Manny Pacquiao announce it, not me. What Manny Pacquiao will do is the last surprise. And I think Sara filing for presidency will be no surprise.
A political science expert says that despite the long list of major presidentiables for 2022, the election race will end up as a battle of two. UST Political Science Department Chairperson Dennis Coronacion tells 1PH sa Totoo Lang that it's very likely for Sara Duterte to run for president as a substitute. But he says Sara's possible bid will make the presidential ring even more crowded. Still, in the end, Coronacion insists that only 2 candidates will remain standing.
Masikip po in the sense na maraming mga heavyweight, mahuyan, masikip. Pero hindi naman ho tayo, yung politika natin ay hindi na stranger sa ganyang klaseng karami na mga presidential candidates. At the end of the day, parang ang tendency po niyan, dalawa lang talaga ang maglalaban.
Different accounts of what happened at the DAVAO beach party turned drug raid are now surfacing. Some of those who were arrested claim that Sara Duterte's information officer was allowed to flee the scene. Jenny Dongon with the story.
This was not how a beach party was supposed to end, in detention. This group was arrested after a PDEA drug sting at a beach party in Mabini, Davao last weekend. They are now detained at the NBI office in Davao. Authorities recovered illegal party drugs and marijuana valued at around 1.5 million pesos. One of the arrested individuals is birthday celebrant Rivsan Elizalde.
Ating operation is a planned operation. It's a buy-bust operation. It's not an inflagrante delicto operation wherein by chance lang. So nakita natin if it's a planned operation, meron na talaga tayong subjects of the operation. Meron tayong minamanmana na drug personalities. So during that time, ang ating main subject ay nandyan as well as yung other personalities.
But the most striking aspect of the sting was the presence of Jeffrey TUPAS, the information officer of Sara Duterte. TUPAS confirmed his attendance, saying that he was invited and immediately left after dinner. But other attendees are telling a different narrative.
Ayon sa mo sa PDEA, siya, sir, relax lang mo, sir, kay visitor lang mo, sir. Ang gipanawag mo to ang main targets. Mo gibilid mi sa field, sila gilahi sila.
Wala nag-expect nga, gipatakas na sila.
Oh, tapos ma'am, ang kato mga nakuha na na-confiscate ila Jeffrey TUPAS ng mga kuan, gibutang sa mga front, gi-inventory. Dool ko kay Jeffrey TUPAS pagdako pa ingon siya, sir, stop ko ni Inday Sara.
PDEA denied these accusations.
Those are speculations. Hindi ko rin maintindihan kung sa anong listahan po yun ang binabanggit. Kami naman po, wala naman pong ganyan na nangyari because our subject, as mentioned earlier, ang ating subject of the operation were those that was arrested.
Davao City Mayor Duterte confirmed TUPAS' involvement in a drug raid. Duterte said they've already fired TUPAS, who tendered his resignation at the same time. For News 5, Jenny Dongon, We Are One News.
The National Privacy Commission reveals that they have yet to receive a formal report from the DFA regarding its latest data leak. In an interview with Radyo 5, NPC Chairman Raymond Liboro said that they were already informed about the said leak 2 days ago, but they are still waiting for the official breach notification to determine the extent and possible source of the leak.
We have to await yung official report. Tawag ko namin yung breach notification ng Department of Foreign Affairs. So, But it seems nga po na sila po ay already working on it. At kasama nga po dyan yung obligasyon po nila na i-report po sa amin ito. No? At pag-contact po ng investigation nila. No? May mga pagkakataon po na humihingi ho sila ng dagdag na oras o araw para ho sa formal na report, lalo pat kapag ho yung kanilang pong sariling investigation is taking a little more time at binibigyan naman ho namin sila ng ganoong leeway.
President Duterte led the inauguration of the 1 billion peso Presidential Security Group Station Hospital on Wednesday. The facility will cater to medical needs of PSG personnel as well as their dependents. In his speech at the PSG compound in Malacanang, Duterte described the station hospital as an admirable feat, especially during the pandemic. And Duterte also assured PSG personnel that the government will give them all the necessary support and assistance that they will need to fulfill their mandate.
I encourage all PSG personnel to take advantage of the broad range of hospital services and state-of-the-art facilities made available to you. Our highly skilled medical staff will provide you with the best quality of service. It is my hope that your healthcare needs will be adequately addressed by this facility, especially in these challenging times.
South Koreans are taking the entertainment world by storm. Here in the country, Park Seo-joon is set to enter Smart's Hallyu Hangouts this week, while Netflix's hit series Squid Game is rumored to return for a second season. That and more in this report from MJ Marfori.
Friday the 13th, but make it kilig. Korean heartthrob Park Seo-joon will swoon over his Pinoy fans. The newest member of the Marvel Cinematic Universe will enter the Smart Hallyu Hangouts. He was last year's Smart Giga K video data promo endorser. Catch him on November 13 at the Giga Play app at 4 p.m. Meanwhile, another Korean dreamboat made history. Jungkook of BTS has just been the most streamed Korean male soloist on Spotify. That's for his solo song Euphoria. He overtakes Psy's Gangnam Style with over 292 million streams. Euphoria is currently the most streamed Korean B-side and the most streamed BTS solo song on the platform. And are you ready for another season of Squid Game? Series creator Wang Dong-yuk just hinted at a possible season 2 during the hit series LA screening.
Season 2.
I almost feel like you leave us no choice, but I will say there will indeed be a second season. It's in my head right now.
Kyun will come back. He'll do something for the world.
A Netflix representative told CNBC, however, that the sequel is in discussion but not yet confirmed. For News 5, MJ Marfori, we are One News.
Here's a quick look at some of today's headlines. The party of Bongbong Marcos, Partido Federal ng Pilipinas, say they're open for a possible BBM-Sara tandem. Presidential aspirant Calyodi de Guzman challenges Mayor Sara Duterte to run for president. And President Rodrigo Duterte meets with Senator Manny Pacquiao for the first time since their rift in PDP-Laban. And those are the top stories at this hour. Join us later at 10:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Just register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime and anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.